We've had some really good practices. This week, I said after the game, probably the worst time for a week off, but it turned out to be the best time. It really did, because we went back to like October type practices to build better habits, and just to stick more together, a little more film, a little more shooting, and get back to our roots, and get back to creating the best habits we can to be successful in the Big Ten.
You mentioned a mirror check, I think was the way that you put it after the game.
Yeah.
Was it literally that kind of on an individual basis, or did you feel like there were things that you needed to do differently as well?
Initially, it was a mirror check for all of us, including myself, and we did that. We sat down and had a great team meeting, really wonderful team meeting. Discussed what we talked about when we looked ourselves in the mirror, which was really open and honest. And then we got back to work on the court, and it's just about effort. It's about playing hard. It's about limiting meaningless distractions from the outside world, and there was plenty of them when you're 12-1, and in a situation you haven't been in before. And my tenure here, so it was new for everybody, and I don't know if we handled it very well. So we got to learn from that, and it's hard to win on the road. I mean, Rutgers beats Wisconsin. I don't care if Frank's not playing or playing. It's still a great win for Rutgers. It's very difficult to win on the road in the Big Ten. Now, with saying that, we need to protect our home. We need to protect our home court. We have to do a better job, and we got plenty of home games coming up. And we knew that the first 6 games were going to be very difficult. We knew it, but now it's coming back our way, and we got to demand great effort and protect this house.
You always talk about defense and rebounding. What did you see from the team this past week in practice in those 2 areas?
I don't think we were playing as hard. I think we were more focused on the offensive end, more focused on individual plays instead of sharing the ball like we were in the beginning, and uncontested shots. And I felt like we got really good shots against Michigan. I felt like we got high percentage looks. They just didn't drop. We got ourselves to the free throw line. We didn't make our free throws at home, which is surprising. We got to continue to do that. But defensively, we got to play a lot harder and a lot more together, and trust more. I felt like there was too many mistakes made that we were doing, fine, very well, above average in the non-conference. And then that goes to kind of like the mindset. Just because you're in the Big Ten, does your mindset change? We haven't won in the Big Ten. Is there a whole mental aspect of this game? Which I think it could be, because I believe we have the talent. I believe we're running really good offense, and we know we have the defense and rebounding, but now we got to take it on another level mentally to be able to compete on a nightly basis. Man, they're playing like an old school Villanova team, old school Marquette team that I've coached against, team that I coached with Jay Wright. So they're playing small, they're quick, they shoot a ton of threes. Troy Williams is having a breakout year, really long, athletic, freakish athletic, doing some great things. They're 4th, I think. Maybe that's gone down, but I think they were 4th in the NCAA in scoring. I think they were top number 1 or 2 in the Big Ten in scoring. Really got a good team. So we got to defend, we got to rebound, and we got to do the little things. And we got to limit their good looks from the outside. And we got to play really good transition defense. That's where they get a ton of their points. But then we got to make shots too. We got to get ourselves to the free throw line and do the little things that made us successful in the non-conference. You win those close games because you make your free throws at the end of games, and you get stops and you get rebounds. So we need to do that.
The week off, it was well needed, man. It's good to just get a week off that we can really get some practice time in. Kind of before, it's kind of hard to get practice when you game every other day. Get the practice time in, get back to recreating some great habits. I think we got a good week.
Pat mentioned after the Michigan loss kind of a moment for reflection in terms of a mirror check for all you guys. What did you think that you saw in terms of what you guys were, and how do you think that's kind of changed at the time off?
Just going out there, laying it all on the line. Not trying to play perfect. I think maybe just a little bit us having a great non-conference, we kind of felt like we had to, still play perfect and still, keep just having to win games instead of just going out there, just laying it all on the line and just playing and living with the outcome. I was just playing hard, defending and rebounding. The merit check was good for us. And, our first game was against Wisconsin. We knew they were high ranked. We really wanted to go in there. We wanted to try to steal one from them. I think with a lot of pressure on ourselves to go in there and try to play perfect against them. We knew we were going up against. Then coming back against Rutgers, we tried to, play perfect against them. It didn't work out. So now we got to get back to what got us here. Forget the record, forget what happened in non-conference. Now it's time to start all over, a new season.